My name is Kyle Cohen, I'm 14 years old, and I recently had my bar mitzvah. I would say it's just a big event where a Jewish kid gets to read from the Torah and they get to kind of mature a little bit. Having a bar mitzvah did have special meaning for me because, I have a lot of family, I've seen it done 1,000 times, and so it just felt right to do it myself. I had to delay my bar mitzvah until I was 14 because of the COVID-19 pandemic. I don't know, it's just every time it seemed to get better, it got slightly worse, and every time it got worse, it got a little better. So it was just kind of a roller coaster of emotions, and it was just too much to think about. When it was getting moved, it was very stressful because when you read from the Torah, there's a different passage every week. So I was worried I would have to learn a new passage. And I had memorized this and I knew it, and then I thought I was gonna have to do that all over again. But luckily they pitied me because I had to move it like 5 times, so then they let me have the original one. I've been going to the Leo Beck Temple since 1st grade. We have 3 rabbis. There's Rabbi Chasen, who did the service. There's Rabbi Bernie, who actually joined the same year we did, so we know her very well. And then there's Rabbi Ross, who's the newest, and he's actually retiring this year. Rabbi Chasen is a lot like me. He loves the Beatles, he plays guitar. He's always just kind of a closeness to our family, and it's very nice. My family means a lot to me. I am lucky to say I have a pretty big family. My grandma always loved togetherness, and every Saturday she would have everyone over for Shabbat, and that was a big thing. And she had this huge backyard, and she had these candles, which we actually have right there. Those were her candles, and she would light them every time. I don't know, it was just really nice to get together. As a kid, I was pretty much the same, except I made less movie references. As an adult, I imagine I'll be the same, but I'll make different references and be less annoying. Well, the theme to my bar mitzvah was the Beatles. I came up with that because I'm obsessed with the Beatles to an unhealthy level. My original speech was about responsibility, and I did this whole Spider-Man joke, and that's all I remember about it. And I looked at it again, and I thought, is any of this usable? And none of it was. I just went through Beatles songs in my head, and I thought, oh, help, that's kind of funny. No one got it for like the first 20 seconds, and then everyone went like, oh, okay. So I had to kind of calm myself. I had to drink a lot of water. Also, Hebrew is very hard. Don't let anyone fool you. You have to learn how to read a different language. It's not easy. When my friends were there, I was worried some of them would be very bored, but they seemed to like it, so. The day definitely exceeded my expectations. My favorite part of the party, I would say, is just I got to be there with a lot of people I hadn't seen in a long time.
The chair made for the callback.
I play piano, a little bit of guitar. My dad taught me a little bit, and then I taught myself because I just really thought it was interesting and I wanted to put a lot of work into it. In my band was me, my dad, my Uncle Aaron, my Uncle Ted, and my cousin Ben. Still here, 2021 release. The Beatles are fine, but it doesn't get much better than this. To my 30-year-old self, I would say, you better have a job, you better still play piano, and you better still like the Beatles. Those are the 3 rules.